Hi everyone, this is Jyoti. You can call me Jo and Madhura is with me. You can call her Maddie. We are back with another reaction and आज एक और trailer है ना?
Yes, today we are reacting to. Are you ready for it?
I am. Tell me.
We are reacting to the Enola Holmes trailer.
Silent scream.
Yes, we are reacting to the trailer finally.
The Holmes family, I am just so like I grew up on Sherlock and I wanted, so at one point in time I wanted to be a detective only because of Sherlock.
Okay.
And that is before Benedict Cumberbatch came into our lives as the Sherlock. So a lot of people who haven't watched the BBC series still think
the
of
original one.
A lot of other actors, including Robert Downey Jr., who played a brilliant Sherlock in the films, but there is no match for Benedict.
I have to agree.
Funnily enough, world. Yeah.
This afternoon, just before we started recording, I was talking to a friend, and I was giving her recommendations. So she's like, I need to watch something, and I need to watch something that's not Rio and Inside Out and cartoons. I want to watch something when I'm by myself. Right. So I was giving her a list of things, and I was like, have you watched Sherlock? She's like, no, I haven't. I said, lucky. Please watch. Please watch. And then you can call me and we can both gush about Benedict Cumberbatch, because I swear when that show happened, I wanted to marry him. I think that opinion still stays. I'd marry him in a heartbeat.
He's on the list. So the list that Ross
he's
also...
he's on the list, yes. So he gets a hall pass.
He gets a hall pass. Yeah. And also there's... I mean, the thing with the BBC Sherlock is it's not, it wasn't even set in the late, whenever period that normally Sherlock films are set in. It was modernized and in the script,
and plots, really well adapted.
And all the actors.
Really well adapted, yes.
Oh my God, it was just brilliance at another level. So like that show, it's old now. I mean, it's not very old, but it's still old. It's been a few years, and you and I can talk about it any day of the week.
That is true.
Twice on Sundays. But then they announced this Enola Holmes, and I was like, what? Suddenly it popped up, and I was like, who is playing Sherlock? I was like hoping it was Benedict, but then it turned out to be Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill,
like,
yes.
Oh, my other crush, who's also on my list.
So yes, I mean, I'm glad to see Henry Cavill getting a lot more roles other than just the Superman, right? Because I think for some time it was just him associated with Superman, and now with The Witcher, I think The Witcher has been a great role for him. And I mean, and of course,
right? You watched The Witcher?
I haven't watched it. I haven't yet. It's on my list.
Must.
So I will watch it. And then, of course, there was a few weeks ago, there was him fixing his computer or something, and then he broke the internet at that point, and then the Enola Holmes trailer gets announced. So, it's good news for Henry Cavill fans.
So he's, the thing with him and people like him in the past, like Brad Pitt, a lot of times they only find that their looks work against them, and so they have to go that extra mile to prove themselves as actors.
I agree.
And Henry Cavill has done that, and
that is true.
You must watch The Witcher. But yeah, now he's playing Sherlock, and then I saw the rest of the cast is Sam
Claflin. Again, very cute. I like Sam Claflin.
The thing is, my first intro to Sam was in Me Before You.
Me Before You, exactly.
Bawl my eyes out. I was like,
it was Me Before You.
So good. And then I saw him in Peaky.
Peaky, right? Yes. That's the last I watched him in was Peaky. But before that, he was also in that very, very forgettable Charlie's Angels, where he's almost a comical character. But in Peaky, he's despicable. Like, the character is just like, you see him and you want to, like, you're such a slime bucket that, like, I don't want to, like, touch you with a bat.
No, yeah, exactly.
So now he's back. I think he's back
got
as
range, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, from Me Before You to seeing him in Peaky, I was like, oh my God, he can be really sinister and really evil. Like evil personified, as Cillian Murphy says in the show as well. And then you have him, this sarcastic witty, very cute, good-looking, romantic,
Guy in a
guy.
wheelchair, yes.
Oh, so yes, this now let's just get into it. I can't wait. I've been waiting too long. It's him,
Okay.
Sam, and I think who?
It's Millie Bobby Brown who plays Enola Holmes, and I think Helena Bonham-Carter plays the mother. We also have Fiona Shaw, who is another fabulous actress from who we might know from Killing Eve.
Also,
she is just fabulous as there.
In the French Dispatch. Wasn't she?
She must be in the that's Tilda Swinton in French Dispatch, no?
Fiona Shaw is not there. Oh, sorry, my bad.
She may be. I'm not sure. But the last one that I remember her from is Killing Eve, and she is just fabulous in it. Like, if you haven't watched her, I mean, if you think Maggie Smith as the Dowager is something in Downton Abbey, Fiona Shaw in Killing Eve gives Maggie Smith a run for her money.
Are you serious? So I have to watch it.
I would highly recommend.
Because Maggie Smith as the Dowager Countess is my spirit. Okay, I won't say that, but she is. Yes, I rely on her for many things.
Yes.
Let's now get into this. The cast is amazing.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
So let's watch.
1, 2.
Oh, 1 second. Ooh, I haven't opened the trailer. I got so excited by it that I haven't.
That's fine.
Okay. Ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, play.
Now, where to begin? My mother named me Enola, which backwards spells alone. And yet, we were always together. And it was wonderful. She was my whole world. Which leads me on to the second thing you need to know. A week ago, I awoke. Mother? To find that my mother was missing, and she did not return. I'm presently on the way to collect my brothers, Mycroft and Sherlock. Yes, Sherlock Holmes, the famous detective, my genius brother. He will have all the answers.
Enola.
Where's your hat and your gloves?
Well, I have a hat. Just makes my head itch. And I have no gloves.
My God.
A wild woman brought up a wild child.
Who will make her acceptable for society?
She seems intelligent.
There are two paths you can take, Enola. Yours, or the path others choose for you.
It is time to find my mother. The game is afoot. If I have to stay hidden from my brothers, I must become something unexpected.
A lady.
A lady.
Oh!
You've progressed nicely.
Is she safe?
She's our company.
I'm Viscount Tewkesbury.
A useless boy.
You have to help me. I'm not ready to die on a train.
I'm not ready to die at all, and I wasn't going to before I met you. What are you planning, Mother?
She always had a reason for everything. Her own way of doing things. Perhaps she wants to change the world.
Perhaps it's a world that needs changing. Come on! Unlike most well-bred ladies, I was never taught to embroider. I was taught to watch and listen. I was taught to fight. I'm coming to find you, Mother.
You don't know how to embroider?
You don't know how to embroider?
I think it's going to be very enjoyable. Though I've gotten so used to expecting the game is afoot being told by Sherlock that I was like, oh, it runs in the family. Okay, fine. But it looks very interesting. I think it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, we have, I mean, there are 4 Holmes in this. The mother must be at another level, no? If her kids are like this.
Correct.
So I'm interested to see the mother Holmes character for the first time.
Yes.
Because in the last season, I think the last episode or second last, I can't remember, they did do a Sherlock sister bit in the BBC series.
Yeah, but
which
she was not
much
called
darker.
Enola.
Yeah,
She was not called Enola.
She was the elder
and she was
sister.
called Yuris. She was called Yuris, and
she was older
again
to both of them,
and
it was much darker, a much darker plot and character.
No, she was Mycroft was still the oldest.
Oh, okay.
But it was, yeah, you're right. It was much darker, and again in that BBC series, they've shown Sherlock's parents as regular people, right? They are like regular folks, which at some level Mycroft and Sherlock are almost like, oh my God, our parents are
I forgot about them. They're there in
so
that.
for me, yeah, they're
he
there
takes
in that.
them to a play and like.
Correct. So and then he's like, they're so
and they're
regular,
in their
right?
house also. Yeah. They're normal.
They go
people.
for the Christmas celebrations to their house, where that's where Watson's wife Mary leaves that flash drive, and there's that whole thing that happens there, right? The event that happens. For people who haven't, then it'll be a spoiler. So for me, this one is interesting because they've really shown the mother and daughter, and the mother being someone who's like, if the matriarch of the Holmes family, unlike what we've seen in the BBC world. So I think I'm kind of curious to see how they are exploring that.
And like he says, she has a reason for everything. So she's there's a plot, and she's aware of it, or she's not. Maybe she'll disappear on her own. Maybe she's kidnapped. Who knows? But she's been preparing her daughter and teaching her how to fight versus how to embroider for a reason. And I just love that when Sherlock goes, that was like, I think that was my favorite moment of the, like in the teaser, which I watched because no point reacting to a teaser. The teaser ends with "'Tis I." That was hilarious. So there are these awesome moments in the teaser and this trailer for me. But what did you think of Sam?
I think he kind of is playing this very highfalutin character, which Mycroft is. Like Mycroft is Mycroft is always shown as the very proper one, and he's a snob, and so that way I think this is a little exaggerated. I think the way he's like, oh my, like this is how she is, and where's your hat and where's your glove and all of that. Mind you, these series, which is a series of books, they are not based. They are a spin-off, and they are written by Nancy Springer. They are not written by Arthur Conan Doyle, right? Yeah. So it's going to be a departure also in terms of how the characters are handled or how they are approached.
Yeah,
the gaze and the approach is going to be different. So I
mean, it's a completely new creation. Yeah, correct. So we have to kind of give them that leeway that you can't really stick to everything in the original books or in the original listing, but I'm just seeing that it's directed by Harry Bradbury, who directed Fleabag.
Oh, nice! I love, very nice. But I think Fleabag, more than anything, I think it's the writing. It's Phoebe Water-Bridges all the way. So I think
for sure,
Harry
but I think
happened to be right place, right time.
I think the fact that Enola is talking to the camera so much has a lot to do with his directing style.
No, maybe, may not be. I don't know if because Fleabag was something that she performed on stage, and there's a lot of breaking of the fourth wall that she did even when she did the stage performance, which is what was adapted as Fleabag. So I don't know. Could be, couldn't be.
Could be, or maybe that's just in the trailer.
Maybe
I'm reading too much into it. But I am very excited for this. It's not too far away, huh? It's September.
No.
September
23rd.
23rd.
September 23rd on Netflix. So it should be interesting.
I don't know if I mentioned this in any of our earlier videos, but I did tell you that I wanted to take a break from Netflix for a couple of months, and I was gonna unsubscribe and cancel my subscription so I could read and paint and all and do my other things. But now I cannot. So I will stay till Sherlock releases. Enola release.
Good. I think that's a good plan.
Most worth it. Yeah.
Yes.
So that was awesome. Loved it. Let us know below what you thought of this trailer, what you're looking forward to the most. And And if there's any other trailers we should react to. We love reacting to trailers. They are releasing very rarely, है ना, nowadays.
Yes,
so,
nowadays they are a rarity.
Even if they're not new film trailers and other film trailers that you think we might not have seen in our lives, could be any language, any kind of film or show or series, let us know below, and like, share, subscribe, and we will see you soon in the next one. Bye.
Bye.